Welcome the lovely Rhona Mitra, everybody. Hello, my dear.
Hello.
You look lovely.
Thank you so much.
I like your shoes.
Thank
lovely
you.
Red shoes.
I know, I feel like Dorothy. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Where is home for you?
At the moment, well, I'm actually filming in Toronto, so that's my home at the moment.
That's a lovely city. I love Toronto.
Are there Canadians here? Are you Canadian or are you just happy about
They
it?
just like Toronto.
Just happy.
You don't have to be Canadian to love Toronto, you know. It's a lovely town.
Oh, no, but Canada, I'm all for it. I'm
Really?
having such a nice time up there.
Really?
All the leaves are changing and...
Nice.
Very happy.
So Toronto is your home?
Toronto's my home right now because I'm shooting a film, but
Right.
then I've been here for a while. You know what it's like.
Well, I used to, but now I live here all the time.
Well, okay, so, but,
Yeah.
you know, I still sort of have this a second umbilical cord that exists of sorts, metaphorical, of course.
Thank goodness for that.
That goes back, yeah, no, otherwise it's a little bit biologically messy, isn't it?
Yes. I think I'm not a doctor, but yes.
It is messy.
Right.
But it still exists sort of hypothetically that my home is in England, I
In
suppose.
England?
Well, my mum is Irish, and my dad is English and a bit of something else, but I grew up in London.
Wait a minute, what's a bit of something else?
He's Indian, actually.
Your father is Indian,
Yeah.
and your mother's Irish.
Yeah.
There's a...
Go figure.
Wow. How does that work?
I have no idea, and I don't want to know because I'm sure it was very messy.
Right, yeah, no, Yes, I can't... I say, ooh, do you think yourself more Irish or Indian?
A real good balance of both. And
There is a good balance of both,
yeah,
I'm sure,
yeah, no, it's weird because you'd think that they were very different culturally, but I think that essentially they revolve around the same principles, like family and food and no.
Come on, my family are Irish too, you know.
Yeah,
my family immigrated from Ireland, right?
Yeah.
And they got as far as Scotland. That's how drunk they were. It's like that close.
And then they stayed.
Then they
stayed.
They
You
stayed.
made it to California.
And so did you.
Well done us.
Do you like America better than back? I do. I got to tell you.
There's no preference here. I can't. They're so worlds apart. When I first came here, I was like, okay, comparing and what works, what doesn't, and what's different, and they're so entirely different.
Yeah.
I can draw no similar lines whatsoever. So I just take each place for what they both have to offer.
What does America have to offer you? Why do you come here?
Juicy
to work?
tracksuits.
Juicy tracksuits is nice.
In abundance. No, I'm very adverse to those, in fact.
Really? Why? What's wrong with juicy tracksuits?
I find them to be very kind of, they remind me of uniform.
Oh, really? Yes, I was
there's
talking about that tonight.
There's a little bit of uniform. That
Uniforms, yeah, I like uniforms.
School uniforms.
I like certain uniforms.
Should I put you over my knee then and give you a spank?
Yes, you should.
While wearing a uniform, I suppose.
Well, if you want. I mean, if I'd been naughty...
With a school ruler. If you had been naughty.
Did you go to a school where they hit you with rulers?
Yeah, I went to school with nuns and stuff, so.
Really?
And stuff. Yeah, those.
Nuns and stuff. I mean, they think it's just nuns.
Rulers and.
Was it an all-girls school?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was that?
You would have loved it.
I think so. I'm trying not to appear too creepy, and it's just not working. I'm just going. It's horrible. I need to stop it. Help me stop this creepiness.
No, it's fine. It's totally expected.
Yeah. Really? Do the men come on to you a lot? I imagine that happens.
No, not that. I meant the reaction to all-girls schools and...
Oh, no, I'm just talking about... I've moved on from that. I want to know...
we went somewhere else?
I'm thinking, yeah.
Did you walk down a road and I wasn't aware of it? I haven't got my shoes on. Where are we?
We're not in Kansas anymore,
Okay.
Dorothy. What about... Do you have a lot of trouble with the chaps sitting on you here? And because in Los Angeles, the women, you know... Well, I don't know, actually. Well, I do a bit, you know.
What? With trouble like what?
Well, you know, guys hitting on you, saying they can get you into films.
Oh,
you know,
right.
Or on talk shows, maybe.
You mean casting couch?
Does that exist?
I'm really gutted, actually, because I haven't experienced casting couch.
Gutted means disappointed.
Well, if you take the literal sense of it, it means that basically having your intestines ripped out.
Yes,
I
yes,
suppose.
it does. But that's
I'm
only
not literally. I don't feel that. It's not that. We get very sort of descriptive over things in England, don't we? And they really have nothing to do with the actual
it's usually
feeling.
to do with torture and ripping entrails out. That's
yeah.
So gutted. I feel gutted.
Gutted.
Yeah.
I'm gutted about the fact that I haven't experienced the casting couch thing.
Do you want to?
I feel left out a bit. Everybody seems to have a casting couch experience.
We do
except for
sketches
me.
here. Would you like to be in one?
Sure, what do we do? I want to be in...
You know.
Can Betty White be in it too?
Oh my God, don't you love Betty White?
Can we just talk about what a legend Betty White is? When you're on any level in whatever business you're in, if you have a lady to look up to like that, who just sets such a bar of her wit and her mischief and her intelligence and her brilliance in what she does.
You know, someone like that who's such a kind of legend in her game,
yeah,
and has time for you, it really helps. You've worked with some big stars though, haven't you?
You know what? I kind of have, I suppose.
Yeah.
And when I clock on, I've worked. Well, recently, I was just working with James Spader and William Shatner.
Right, William Shatner. Come on.
Yeah.
You must have enjoyed working with William Shatner. That's the first time I ever tried that. Do you do a William Shatner impression?
No, I can't, and I wouldn't.
No.
It would be awful. But I'm so aware of who he is. I grew up in between two brothers,
right.
And so I'm really well versed in anything to do with Star Trek, Star Wars, and sort of felt like a little male groupie when I first met him. But it didn't last very long.
It didn't last. You and Bill, it didn't work out.
Well, he didn't. He doesn't like.
He's a very, 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 very lucky man.
Is he?
If he had a little thing with you and it didn't work out. I mean, not that it didn't work out, but if he had a little thing, yeah. Oh, okay.
It's on the QT.
Yeah, and no, on the quiet. QT is on the quiet. See, they're Americans. They don't get all gutted and QT and all that.
Yes, QT is an American thing, isn't
Is it? Is QT an American thing?
It's like...
I've been here, I don't know.
How long have you been here for?
10 years.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, 10 years. I love it here. I'm not going back.
Never?
Never.
Do you go back and even visit?
Well, as little as I can avoid. I get my parents to come out here.
And how do they like it?
They love it. My mum comes here and she goes, "Oh, that's fantastic, son. Is that the Empire State Building?" I said, "No, Mum, it's Los Angeles. That's a bus." But she loves it. She loves it. It's great. We're totally out of time, Rhona. I wish you could stay along. It's lovely to meet you. Rhona Mitra, everybody. We'll be right back.